I think we're the best zoo in this hemisphere, yeah.
We designed this barn after a similar design of barn at the San Diego Zoo. So just trying to, and then we're going to do a little online Zoom workshop with the San Diego Zoo camel keepers just to get better training and stuff. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty easy animals. They're just big and they can be potentially dangerous.
Oh.
Okay. Well, because they're so big, like, luckily these ones are very social and friendly, but if they get spooked or they get, they could be, they're not aggressive luckily, but they could, they're just so big, it's easy for someone to get injured. So you have to be careful, even though they are friendly, you still have to be careful around them. Just when it comes to veterinary care, like they're larger animals, so they're harder to restrain, or, any type of medicines, it's going to be, that much larger quantity of medication, so, but luckily they've been all good, even though we haven't had any really issues with any of them. We can pay and come do a little VIP feeding, pet them, feed them, get your picture taken with them and stuff. People have been loving that. Parents buy it for the kids and come in with the kids, but then the parents start falling in love with it too, so they love it just as much. So we have a really beautiful kind of little pond over there, so we want to build almost a big dome aviary over that, and then guests can kind of walk through, and there'll be like a koi pond in the middle, you can feed the koi, and then above you'll have the birds all around and stuff. So that's another goal. And then just bring in some other big exotics. Getting animals in Jamaica is just so difficult. It's a difficult process, and then obviously the transfer, the shipment process. It's expensive, and it's not like, in the U.S. when you're going from zoo to zoo, you can put them on a truck or whatever and just drive them across the state lines or whatever. Here we have to fly them international, and if it's a big animal, it's that much more difficult. And then there's the import process, working with the Ministry of, they have a very good, strict protocol for importing animals, so you have to follow this long paper process. We have 50 acres here, and so it's plenty of space for, even with a good amount of people here, people can spread out, and you don't feel crowded at all. There's plenty of space, especially for COVID, it's very safe. Yeah, definitely. We have, obviously you saw the sanitizing and temperature machine at the front, masks are definitely required, but still, it's still a safe place where you can keep to yourself and have to be close to anyone.
And also it's a nice place to come and relax too.
Exactly. The thing I love about it here is you don't feel like you're in Kingston. You don't feel like you're in this big city, right? You feel like you're kind of in this little jungle, outdoorsy area. We have there's plenty of areas for picnics just to hang out, and it's super relaxing, you don't...
I think it's a good idea to come to the zoo.
Yeah, very much.
I agree.
And that was part of the reason we started the play zone, the playground, so parents and people would want to come back repeatedly, and just a relaxing place to come hang out, parents can hang out, the kids can get some energy, and it's beautiful, beautiful weather. So.
And ultimately, what's your goal for the Hope Zoo?
Keep obviously expanding the animal collection and just getting a lot more keeper, guest, animal interaction. The people come here, we don't want them just walking around, we want it to be more of a learning experience, and just kind of really educating people and just connecting them with animals a bit more, just having them a bit more appreciation for wildlife in general, Even though they come to the zoo, they can not only just learn things, but then kind of hopefully walk out of here with a bit more kind of empathy for wildlife and maybe take better care of the environment around them.